FIFA allowed a minute of silence for the victims of the deadly earthquake that hit Venezuela on Wednesday. This is Carlos Montero. You are from the field. Later on the show, we are going to talk about those two matches. We have 4 matches later today. But let's talk Venezuela, something that's very important for us. You know, our headquarters are in Caracas. Tough day today. It was a day of recovery, a day of looking for survivors. Let me give you the last number. 190 dead and injured more than 3,300 people. That's the last information that the Venezuelan authorities gave us. This moment, when we are talking in Venezuela, desperately people and foreign rescuers race to find survivors trapped under rubble today. The situation is complicated. The job they have in front is very difficult. They cannot use heavy machines because using heavy machines can hurt people that are trapped in the rubble. They have to do it by hand, waiting for a sound, waiting for a noise that tells them that somebody is trapped under that building that collapsed. Situation really complicated. The whole world reacted in a positive way. They sent rescue workers to help the Venezuelan people to go through that tough situation. Under all this tragedy, also, I can tell you that people are being saved, people are being rescued, and that's absolutely something positive for the family. Some of them, they don't have information about the loved one. Moments critical is leaving Venezuela. We are going to go very soon, start the communication too with one of reporters on the field, but that's going to be later. I want to tell you now information that's really sad for the Venezuelan sport people. One of the members of the national team of the Venezuelan football team passed away. There is a communication for the Venezuelan Federation. It said Bimbert Berroteran. And the statement of the Venezuelan Football Federation is deeply mourns the passing of Jimber Berroteran. Today, Venezuelan soccer bids a heartbreaking farewell to a young man who represented our country colors with pride, dedication, and love. His passing has cast a shadow of grief over the entire Vinotinto family and leaves an indelible mark on those who share experiences with him both on and off the field. We extend our deepest condolence to his family, friends, teammates, coaching staff, and loved one during this time of profound sadness. May his soul rest in peace. Tough moment, absolutely, for the Vinotinto family that lost one of their members. Like I said before, we have a different sign of solidarity from all over the world, from all over the sport world. I want to share with you some of those messages that they are sending those sport clubs and players to the Venezuelan people. Let's start with the one from the Juventus. The Juventus sent a Twitter, and the Juventus in that message, they said over that picture, we are following with great concern what is happening in Venezuela. Save the Children is working to respond to the urgent need of the affected community. You can contribute too by supporting the Emergency Fund for Children. It's very important you have a chance to collaborate with Venezuela. The Bayern Leverkusen also has information about what's going on in Venezuela. We at Bayern would like to express our solidarity with the Venezuelan people following the devastating earthquake. Our heart go out to those who have lost a loved one, and we send our best wishes to everyone affected. The Caracas Football Club, football team from Caracas, from Venezuela, together for our country, that offer a place to drop off Location Cocodrile Sport Park. They can do it from 8 to 6. Starting tomorrow, June 27, our facility will serve as a drop-off location to receive donation intended to support the communities and families most affected by the earthquake that occurred on June 24. The organization will be responsible for delivering the donation to the people and areas most in need. Today, we are all playing for the same team, Venezuela. We are all playing for Venezuela, absolutely. The Inter Miami, where Leo Messi played, it says, with the picture of the players back on the field, united in solidarity with Venezuela. That's really, from all over the world, we get those information. And also, those were institutions, they were clubs, but also there are different players, different people who are main characters in this football, this beautiful sport that now is saddened for what's going on in Venezuela. But listen some of those messages that players and former players, what they have to say about Venezuela.
It is with great sadness that we watch what happened in Venezuela. The national team and the players wanted to send you a hug and lots of strength. And so do the people of Cape Verde. We are with you. Hugs.
There are surely many Ecuadorians throughout Venezuela. We send all the Venezuelan people our heartfelt regards, our strength, and our full support from here. We all know how people suffer in situations like this. We've been through it many times in Ecuador, and as I said, wherever we are, we'll try to help all the people of Venezuela.
Hello, everyone. This is Jorge Gutierrez, a player on the national team, and I want to send my support and a big hug to all the people who are going through a difficult time in Venezuela, to all the people who deserve a better life in that country, in that great country. I also want to urge everyone, if we can support each of them by doing our small part, every little bit counts and makes a big difference.
I want to send a big hug to all the Venezuelan people from me and my family, and wish you much peace amid the difficulties you're facing in Venezuela. Personally, I'm deeply moved. I played there, and I know the pain that the entire people, very humble, very good people, must be feeling. I'm sending you all a lot of mental strength. May God bless you.
I'm sending a message of solidarity to my entire country, Venezuela. We're all closely following the situation, and I urge everyone who can to help in any way possible by donating food, toys, and basic necessities, as these will be vital to the country's recovery. I'm also praying that more people can be found and that food can be provided.
Hi, my name is Ricardo Perez. I'm a former professional player from Mexico's national team player from Mexico City. And it's a shame that what's happening in Venezuela. Us as Mexicans, we know we had that experience already. So we just want to wish them, we send them the support. We are with them, and our prayers are with them.
I think the situation in Venezuela is extremely sad. I saw the footage. My girlfriend is Venezuelan, and she had trouble, getting to talk to people from her family. I just think it's really sad. It's unfair. It's supposed to be the month of the World Cup. We're supposed to all be happy, so it's not fair to them. So I'm sending strength and courage.
Here directly from Toronto in the World Cup, we've been seeing a lot of people come together, and unfortunately we saw the events that happened in Venezuela, so we're sending all of our love and all of our support to our people, and I hope they can pull through.
So we send all of our solidarity, all of our strength to support the people in Caracas and support the people in Venezuela, and we'll be there, every step of the way.
We all are praying from Venezuela, but let's go to see how's the situation right now in Caracas. Enrique Guevara is live with us. Enrique, good afternoon. How's the situation right now? Okay, well, like I said before, the communication is not the best under the circumstances for us who are doing TV, but also it's tough for people who want to communicate with the families. Some of them, they don't know where they are, and the communication are not the best. We have problem with internet, we have problem to situation, but the situation is complicated. I want to tell you what's going on here in Mexico. When we are on the street, people, when they know we are from Telesur, they know Telesur is based in Caracas. They ask us about how is the situation, do you have any problem with your family, the family of the members of the team who live in Venezuela. They are really concerned. The same thing happened in the USA, and this thing happened in Canada, where you were listening to some of those fans who were telling us what they feel, what they wish. Situation very complicated. The World Cup is the most important event in the world, sporting event, but in this case, where Venezuelan people are really going through so much pain, like I said before, they are 190 dead. Enrique, I can see you are with us. Go ahead, Enrique.
Yeah, thank you. We are here in El Junquito. We are watching some volunteers that are coming here to support those that were affected. Remember that La Guaira and El Junquito, where we are, were the hardest hit areas. You have to be aware of what's going on social media as well, because they are spreading some information that the people in here in El Junquito are not giving assistance, but that's not true. I have a soup here. This is being given to all those in need, the people from this area. In spite of the difficult situation, you see they are bringing all kind of supplies, pillows, mattresses, hygiene supplies. We're going to take a look how they are organized in this area. This is a municipality, and volunteers came here even from other parts of the nation. Aragua State, Maracay, which is 50 minutes from here, people are calm. We all have the elderly, children, and people who need support, and that's why Venezuelans came here. Many bikers came as volunteers, private individuals bringing help to these collection sites who receive supplies. What do they need? They need a lot. For example, food, non-perishable food, medicine, some hygiene supplies, first aid supplies for newborns. We need diapers and much more. You see, they came out of the collection center with their supplies. People come here and you're not asked who you are or where you come in, or they're not asking your political party. They're just helping people with it from the bottom of your heart. This is what they bring here. Let me tell you once again, this soup was brought for people that is here in the line. We have also some water. This is the water they have brought, but this is what we need the most. We have hygiene products, some staples, some diapers for kids and toddlers, babies. Here we are. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Inside, they are also classifying clothing. This is just one of the 7 collection centers we have in this community. We have clothes for the kids, for the elderly, male and female. This is what's taking place here in El Junquito, which is a tourist area. People coming from other parts of Caracas, from other states, from Aragua State, from Guarenas, Guatires. 3 hours from here, people are coming. In spite of the difficulties and the shortcomings, they are still organizing themselves as community to bring support, the supplies, the food. And people help with whatever they have. Some people might have some lackings, but they bring whatever they can, because it doesn't matter how much you bring, but the important thing is to support, as some of some people from the community were saying. You can take a look. They are coming, bringing supplies. This is what we have. Thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you.
Thank you, Enrique, and it's so important in this moment for you to show us all this, because I was looking at social media and there is a lot of misinformation. They're giving all the things they need, and in this moment you are the right, you are from the left, but all people have to be together to help Venezuela. And I tell you, don't believe everything you are reading on social media, because there are a lot of lies. Enrique Guevara was showing us the reality. Let's go to a short break. When we come back, we are going to go up to date what's going on today in the World Cup.
June 28th at Rawson and Parliament Square for the Independence Beat Retreat. Celebrate the 53rd anniversary of Bahamian independence with an evening of culture, entertainment, and spectacular performances. The Cultural Village opens at 3:30 p.m., showcasing the best of the Bahamas. We'll see you there.
The thought of colon cancer never really crossed my mind until 2019, when a very good friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. I was shocked. Everybody was shocked because he was a picture of perfect health. He was young, athletic, successful, and full of life. Many of us are still in disbelief. I started to question my own health, because if it happened to him, surely it could happen to me. Then came the fear, the anxiety, and everything else in between. Facing your own mortality is very sobering. But for me, I decided right then to have a colonoscopy, and I'm glad I did.
Colon cancer is the third most common cancer diagnosed in Bahamian men and women. Fortunately, almost all colon cancers are preventable. A colonoscopy or some other appropriate form of colon cancer screening is recommended for everyone over the age of 45. During a colonoscopy, we can detect and remove colon polyps that may grow and later become colon cancers. Don't wait until you develop symptoms, such as blood in your stool, abdominal pain, a significant change in your bowel habits, or unintentional weight loss. These may all be indications of a severe problem that requires immediate attention. If you're over the age of 45 or have any of those symptoms, talk to your doctor about the benefits of colon cancer screening today.
Welcome to Practical Principles for Successful Christian Living.
your children know. Influence them by telling them that they're never alone. No! Never alone. Even when the lightning flash and all those things happen, that God is with you. And I want you to just stand and give our men a round of applause for the great things that they're doing. Men who are taking care of their children, who are showing them how to live life.
Be blessed.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the World Cup, and then we are going to back to Venezuela. The World Cup tomorrow is the last day of the matches of the group, so we started to know who are the ones who are going to go to the group of 32. They are the first two of the group and the best 8. Let's go to the standing position so far. We have the group D and I, they finished, they played the 3 matches they have to play. In the situation is like this right now. USA, they lost a big opportunity yesterday. They were playing against Turkey. They wanted to finish the first group with 9 points, but Turkey surprised USA and won that match, so that USA finished with 6 points. Australia and Paraguay, they tied yesterday. Some people say, okay, they tied because it's good for the 2 of them. They have 4 points for the different hole. First Australia, then Paraguay. Turkey, who is going home, is not going to play anymore. It was a big surprise yesterday because it beat USA. And also we have the Group I. Today we have 2 matches. France was playing Norway. The 2 of them has 6 points. France played with Mbappe and all the star. Norway, they said, Holland, stay on the bench. We don't need you. They paid high because France beat Norway's 4-1 and is going to finish first. Norway is going to finish in second. And Senegal, a fantastic game. They beat 5-0 Iraq. Iraq is going home, 0 points. And Senegal, with 3 points, is hoping to be one of the best third. We have to see that until tomorrow, but I think they have a big chance after beating Iraq 5-0. But there are more matches today. Fantastic matches are coming. Cape Verde, we see them before today praying for the Venezuelan people, is playing Saudi Arabia. Cape Verde has 2 points, Saudi Arabia 1 point. And a great game is going to be at the same time they are playing the 2 matches. Uruguay with 2 points, Spain, who has 4 points and is leading that group. Everything can change in that group because all of them, they are very close to each other. And then New Zealand, Belgium, they are playing for the Group G. New Zealand 1 point, Belgium 2 points. And then Egypt, the surprise, is leading that Group G and is playing Iran, who has 2 points. So we have fantastic games in the next hours here in the World Cup. Uruguay and Spain are playing here in Mexico. They are playing in Guadalajara. But let's talk back to Venezuela. Let's talk about how the world is responding to that tragedy. Charlie has the chance today to go to the Venezuelan embassy here in Mexico City, and let's see what people were telling him. What do they need?
Hey Carlos, how are you? 2 days after the earthquake in Venezuela, Mexicans have come here to the Venezuelan embassy to gather supplies for those affected.
We are here at the Venezuelan embassy where donations are being collected. This is the official collection center from which all humanitarian aid will be sent to Venezuela. What we need most are non-perishable food items such as canned tuna, powdered milk, baby food, and, above all, personal hygiene products.
I think that right now what Venezuela needs is help independently of ideological positions, and I think that right now the most important thing is to be together and help.
Do you feel support from Mexican people?
Yes, Mexico and Mexican people, it's very welcoming, it's very helpful, and I think that it's going to be like a really good time for us to unite.
Venezuela needs our support now more than ever following these earthquakes. The country is going through an extremely difficult time. La Guardia has been devastated, as have parts of Caracas and Miranda. Mexico is a country that stands in solidarity with those in need. We've experienced disasters firsthand, and if anyone understands the importance of helping others during times like these, it is the Mexican people.
From the Venezuelan Embassy here in Mexico City, Charlie Montero. Back to you, Carlos.
Thank you, Charlie. If you want up-to-date information about what's going on in Venezuela and also what's going on in the World Cup, because the World Cup going on, even Venezuela is going through such a tough time, the hashtag we are using is We Stand with Venezuela. And the Venezuelan people are people who are strong, resilient. They don't give up. You know, they've been through so many things. The last year, they kidnapped a president, they worked with an opposition who was playing really dirty with them, but now it was a tragedy related with those big earthquakes, the biggest in so many years. But let's leave this program with a message of hope. Venezuela, they're having problems, but they are going to recover. Thank you very much. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
At the Lynden Bindling International Airport, I'm Corvell Pyfrom. This is ZNS.
Jimmy, what the hell are you doing?
My mother's coming into town, and everything needs to be clean, including my coworkers.